Hey guys, it's Lori. This is a little recipe video for you here. Not a cooking video, just a recipe video. Talk a little bit about some food here. Don't worry if you're on P2, it's P2 friendly, at least until the end when I tell you about some variations. Okay, first of all, Susie had asked about my taco seasoning, and I cannot take credit for the taco seasoning because it's not my recipe. It is Parker's recipe, HCG Chick on a Diet, and I'm going to put a link at the bottom in the description to the video that I got that from. She has a recipe for a chicken taco burger, and that looks delicious. So, yeah, the taco seasoning, I wrote it down, and I'll tell you what I have written down here is 2 teaspoons of chili powder, which you can do half is an ancho chili and half chipotle if you want. 2 teaspoons of cumin, 2 teaspoons coriander, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Okay, now I'm just going to tell you that when I make this, I quadruple it, and I just put it in my big spice jar that I have here. Taco seasoning. Yeah, I just put it in that, and if it doesn't all fit, I just put it in a little baggie. Anyway, that's when I use this. To tell you the truth, Brendan, my youngest, he doesn't really like real spicy, but the rest of us do. So sometimes I'll add like some cayenne pepper or some Mrs. Dash Southwest or some Tony Chachere's or whatever to my dish. Just depends on what it is, I guess. But yeah, sometimes I like it a little bit spicier. So anyway, that is the taco seasoning. And the other thing I wanted to tell you about was my crock pot chicken. I know Connie just made some crock pot chicken, and this is P2 friendly. So you would just have to portion it out for yourself. When I make it, I put it in the crock pot for about 6 hours. I do a package of chicken breast, boneless, skinless chicken breast, and I trim off all the fat. I always do. I can't stand that. Ugh, gross. Anyway, I use about like a 5-pound package, and I throw it in the crock pot with some chicken broth, and I try to get low sodium chicken broth. Throw it in there with some chicken broth. You don't need a whole lot of chicken broth because you also use this Rotel, and it's diced tomatoes and green chilies, and it's P2 friendly stuff, so it's up to you. And I put in, with my 5 pounds of chicken, it's about 5 pounds, I don't know by the time I trim it up, but whatever. Throw that in there, put 2 cans of this in. You can put as much of this in as you want, as much or as little. I put in taco seasoning, and I would probably add nearly this entire container. The video that I got this recipe from, it wasn't an HCG video, it was just like one of those freezer meal videos, demonstration things, something like that. And I don't remember where I got the recipe from. I don't remember the name of the video or anything. I just remembered I never wrote it down or anything. But she puts taco seasoning packets in hers, and she uses 4 packets. So I would probably put quite a bit of taco seasoning in it. And just let it cook on low all day, like 6 hours or whatever. Then when it's done, take it out and just shred all the chicken apart on a cutting board with like forks, or cut it up, chunk it up, however you want. So that's P2 friendly. And if you want ideas for P2 foods, I just wrote down a couple things. Like, you could just portion it out and eat it with a side dish or a salad or whatever, or you could do like a lettuce wrap, or you could even throw it in with some soup, like make a soup out of it with that chicken and some celery or cabbage or whatever. You know, that's just some P2 ideas. And not so P2, not P2 at all, would be to use some low carb tortilla shells and make chicken tacos. My boys love this wrapped up in shells. Love it. It's really, really good. You could do quesadillas, whatever. I mean, you could use it put it on your favorite low-carb pizza crust, whatever that may be, whether it's pork rind, cauliflower, almond flour, whatever. You know, whatever pizza crust you like, throw it on there and make a chicken taco pizza. When it's done, you know, I would personally recommend enchilada sauce as the pizza sauce. It's delicious, you guys. And a little cheese on top. You don't need a whole lot of cheese, but um, then when it's done, chopped up tomatoes on top, chopped up lettuce on top, a little sour cream, some good stuff. That's some good stuff. This chicken is just it's a wonderful thing. I mean, you can cook this stuff and eat it so many different ways. And I portion it out. Last time I just portioned it into 2 big containers, put one in the freezer, and used the other one for meals throughout the week. That was too much because everybody got tired of it. So next time I'm going to portion it probably 4 containers. So yeah, I'll do it that way next time. But anyway, yeah, and you can put anything in that chicken that you want, really. I mean, you can chop up an onion or chop up tomatoes or peppers or whatever. You can do that instead of this or in addition to this if you want some bigger chunks in there, or mushrooms. I mean, you can put in whatever you want. Get creative with it if you want. I mean, it's just so good. It's delicious. It's convenient. It's easy. And it smells wonderful. So anyway, yeah, if you guys make it, let me know. All right. That's it for now. See ya.